doing wonderful. Mykayla Goodwin from ADP. It's
Meg,
so nice to
meet you, Bonita. Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything organized, and
Yeah,
the office is
absolutely.
just a disaster. We've
just
fine. Moved in. So.
That's what I heard. It's a new facility.
It is. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Do you mind if I set my stuff down on one of the
No,
boxes?
here, let me clear some of this out for you.
Okay, great.
I have a makeshift desk right here.
This is just fine.
Good.
Well, I'd like to give you my business card.
Okay, great.
It's got all my contact information on it, so should you have any questions past today's meeting,
okay, great.
Please feel free to reach out to me.
Wonderful.
Okay, great. Do you have a business card I can take in exchange as well?
I do at the front desk, so I'll get you one of those.
I'll grab that on the way out
there or in one of these mini boxes. So.
That's okay. We can find it when we're done.
Good.
Then.
That sounds good.
What I'd like to do then is take some notes during our meeting today, just kind of keep me on track and then keep you on track as well. I see you're pretty busy, and this will help keep us organized.
I'm usually not this disorganized, so hopefully you can keep us on track.
Absolutely. So I'll send a recap to you by the end of business today. Does that sound okay?
That's fine. Now, have you worked out here before? I feel like you look really familiar.
I've come in before. I actually have a friend, Susan Strong. She's my neighbor. She started working out here recently, so she's been...
Susan,
Yeah, so she's brought me in a couple times just to check out the facilities.
What do you think?
I love it. I'm actually a current CrossFitter, so I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. It's what we call a box.
Okay.
So it's just an empty warehouse. It gets the job done, but it's nothing like your facility, so it really blows it out of the water in that regard. So congratulations on that.
Good, thank you.
Yeah, so from a personal standpoint, I have to come and check it out.
What's up?
I'm sorry. Pilates instructor no-showed again?
Awesome. This is my husband, Ben.
Hi,
hey, how are you?
Thanks.
Hey,
sorry, I gotta run now.
Mr. Steele.
I gotta go teach this Pilates class. I'm really sorry.
Sure, that's fine.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
What's this in regards to?
This is in regards to ADP. It's an automatic data processing company. I'm interested in helping you relieve some of the load of your administrative tasks. I see you guys are very busy, and it's a new facility,
so
I apologize. I'd like to help you out in any way that I can.
Okay.
Okay, great.
All right.
She mentioned that we have about 20 minutes. Is that the case?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, great. Well, like I said, my name is Mykayla Goodwin. I have a friend that works out here, so from a personal standpoint, I just wanted to come in and check it out, and then from a professional standpoint, like I said, I want to relieve some of those administrative tasks.
And what is ADP again?
It's an automatic data processing company. We like to consider it a human capital management company. We're going to handle everything from your payroll down to your administrative tasks. So all inclusive.
All right.
Okay, great. Is there anyone else that you'd like to bring into our meeting this morning, or anything about the decision process you might like to tell me?
Just, Bonita and I basically run the gym.
Run the show.
Yep, so it'd just be us two, so.
Okay, great. Well, to be completely respectful of your limited time today, I've taken the liberty of preparing an agenda for our meeting.
Okay.
What I'd like to do is discuss the needs of Fit Forever, introduce you to ADP Run Mobile Solutions, and then merge that information together to demonstrate how we can add value to your new gym. And then if you're interested, of course, at the end, we'll get to a pricing proposal.
Sounds good.
Okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, great. I talked to my neighbor, Susan Strong, who works out here. I think your wife mentioned that she knows who she is. So I did a little bit of homework before I came in. I do understand it's a new company and that you've been in business about 4 months now. Is that true?
About 6 months total.
6 months, okay.
Yep.
Well, congratulations on that. This is a big feat. I also understand that you have about 8 to 10 employees on staff.
She showed up.
Welcome back.
Sorry, is it alright if I crash the party? Okay, good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have, we were just talking about employees. We have 10 employees that we pay bi-weekly, so.
Bi-weekly, okay.
Yep.
All right, I'll write that down then. And then I understand it's brand new. You guys just moved in.
We did, yeah.
And are you enjoying it so far?
From all the boxes, no, but we're glad to be in our own space.
Well, once you get moved in, it'll be downhill from there.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Okay, great. Well, I'd really like to then go ahead and learn about some of the current problems or goals that you have for Fit Forever. Can you maybe walk me through your payroll process, punch to paycheck? What does that entail?
Well, the employees, it's a combination of hourly and salary.
Okay.
And they keep track of their hours and it's right on a little timesheet, and then it gets given to me, where then I add up the hours, and then either myself or Ben will put it into QuickBooks, and we run payroll. It's pretty simple.
So you use QuickBooks?
Yep.
Okay, great. How are you enjoying that system so far, or are you? Is a better question, I suppose.
It works.
It works?
Yeah, okay. It does our, keeps track of our credits and debits, but also, helps with the payroll, so.
Okay. Is there anything in particular, any features that you really enjoy, or something that maybe is missing that you wish would be included?
It's low cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Gets the job done.
Sure. Is it pretty easy?
Yeah. I mean, we're not tech savvy and we can figure it out, so.
Okay, well then it must be. Okay. Okay, great. So what I'm hearing from you then is that you may be interested in a system that's going to help you manage those timesheets. Have you had any issues where they were missing or maybe inaccurate?
I mean, I'm sure I have. I just,
Okay.
can't really think of a specific time, but I'm sure that there has been.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does it take a lot of time to gather those together to be able to process your payroll?
6 hours?
Yeah, from beginning to end, it takes about 6 hours every 2 weeks to,
6
to
hours
do
every
everything.
2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're looking at about 12 hours a month then, so 144 hours a year?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty average, isn't it? Is that usually what you see?
But we
Okay.
do believe at ADP that payroll really should only take you about 5 minutes, so if we could cut that down to 5 minutes,
Holy cow.
we'd like to give you your time back, so in the event that your Pilates instructor doesn't show up, you're not having to worry about doing your payroll.
Okay.
I actually do a lot of reading in my spare time, and what I found is a study that a small business consultant did, and through a series of calculations, he was able to really put a value on a small business owner's time. What he found is that your time is worth about $125 per hour.
Are you paying me that an hour?
No.
You
Oh, come
probably
on.
should be doing more. Yeah, it should be more with everything that you do here.
Wow.
But let's be conservative and say that your time's only worth $100 an hour. Since we just discovered that you're spending, 144 hours just doing administrative tasks to be able to do your payroll, we're looking at $14,400 of your time that you're wasting on non-revenue generating activities. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. What could you be doing with that time instead?
I think definitely have a focus of sales and marketing, trying to grow the membership.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then just, the day-to-day operations of managing people. As, as we talk about a lot, as owning a small business, there's a lot of things, a lot of hats we wear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, great. So just to make sure I'm understanding correctly, if I could present you with a solution that's going to address those timesheets that possibly could be inaccurate or missing, really give you back that $14,400 worth of your time, something that's low cost, it's going to be for the not so tech savvy user, so really user friendly, and it's going to help you manage your people even better. Is that true so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that concerns you, or anything that you'd like to see in a payroll system?
Not really.
No, because
No?
what we're doing now, it's getting the checks cut, so.
Okay. So is QuickBooks doing the checks for you, or are you having to cut those yourself?
No, we just print them off of their software onto our check
You
stock.
do?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, let's talk about goals for a second then. What do you have in mind for Fit Forever within, say, the next 24 months?
We want to double our membership.
Double the membership. Okay.
And we have
Absolutely.
250 members today, so we'd like to obviously double that membership if we
Reach
could.
to 500 within the next 2 years.
Mhm.
I think that's a very attainable goal. You at least have one new one. Now
Yeah.
that I know that there's Pilates mixed with CrossFit, I think you have my box beat.
Yeah, the place she works out is called a box.
Ugh,
Are you familiar with CrossFit?
not much.
No, it's pretty intense.
Is it?
They take it very seriously, yes. Okay, great. So you're looking at something that will help you manage your timesheet, allow you to spend more of your time focusing on sales, give you back that 144 hours that we just discussed. Something that's low cost, user friendly. It's going to help you manage your people. Maybe something that will cut the checks for you, which is something that ADP offers. And then, of course, something that's going to help you double that membership within the next 24 months. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, great. Of the things that we've discussed so far, what would you say is your top priority today?
Not paying a lot more money for something.
Sure.
It's probably the top priority.
Okay,
Yeah.
so something that's going to be low cost.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as a small business owner, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So, okay, great. Well, if I can show you how ADP can meet all of your needs, provide you with a cost-effective solution, and really give you back that 144 hours of opportunity cost in your time to provide a solid platform for growth, is that something that you'd be interested in hearing?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, great. Well, I'm not sure how much you know about ADP or our products, but ADP Run Mobile in particular is a fast, user-friendly, and secure version of our online industry-leading payroll solution. It's going to give business people just like you the freedom to manage your administrative tasks remotely, anywhere, anytime. So our key competitive advantages are streamlined processes and risk management. So the thing that's particularly great about this solution for you guys is that you are on the go all the time. You work at a gym. You're going to be able to process your payroll and handle your administrative tasks from home if you need to, in the car, in between Pilates classes. So it's really going to offer you a high degree of flexibility and mobility.
Okay.
Okay, great. Well, I thought it might be useful to use this overview as kind of a framework for the rest of our discussion. It has several things on here that you guys mentioned you were interested in. Of course, cash management, something that's going to be cost effective and help you focus on sales. but also something that's going to help manage your people, because that's really, that's your number one asset is your employees.
Definitely.
And then of course risk management, because we want to relieve some of that stress and shift it over to ADP. Okay? Well, I think the easiest way to demonstrate just how easy this product is and really how user-friendly it is to walk you through a payroll process.
Okay.
So I actually brought my iPad with me. Do you guys use Apple products or?
We're not real tech savvy.
No.
Not at all? Okay.
No.
Okay, well this is actually compatible with Apple products, as we also do BlackBerry if you have Blackberries. And we offer it as on an Android system. But if you're not comfortable with that just yet, maybe later on in the future, it is offered as a web-based platform. So you're capable of doing it from the computer if that's what you're more comfortable with.
Probably how we do it.
Okay, great. Well, the first thing that you mentioned was those timesheets. Now, something that's great about this particular solution is that we are going to eliminate those for you. By signing on with ADP, you're actually going to get a login system for your employees. They just swipe a card. As soon as they get here to clock in and clock out, it's going to update their hours manually into the system, so you're not going to have to do that yourselves. It's going to help you save time and eliminate the possibility of inaccurate and missing timesheets.
Do you get to see it before you do you get to approve the hours and make sure
Absolutely,
that it's accurate? Okay.
and I'll show you that right now. Why don't I have you take the reins? Let's go into payroll, if one of you just want to click on that payroll icon.
Sure.
And let's start a weekly, just for the sake of demonstration. Oh, excuse me.
You're okay.
And let's hit next. Now this, let's hit next one more time actually. Okay, this main screen is
When
going
do
to
the
be
desks
the
come?
summary screen.
The 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
Sorry.
That's
Lots
okay.
in our
No,
minds.
desks are important.
Yeah.
This works too though. I'm okay with the boxes.
Glad you're not picky. Good.
Not at all.
Good.
This is going to be a summary screen of all your employees. I do understand you have hourly and salary.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to sort those and view them by that, you have that option.
Okay, great.
Whatever you're comfortable with. But let's go ahead and go into Matthew Baxter real quick. Now, since you're concerned with those timesheets, I'd like you to notice on the left the scrolling screen of earnings and deductions. The second field is going to be those regular hours. So you're going to be able to manage the hours that he works. Should he say clock in for an extra hour that you haven't approved for that week, we do give pop-up notifications that let you know he's about to enter overtime, so you're able to address the issue immediately. If you want him to work overtime, of course he can, but we want to make sure that we help manage your cash and help you manage your people.
Yeah,
Good.
that overtime is
absolutely.
quite pricey.
So do you see how ADP is really going to address those time card issues that you're currently having?
Yep.
Okay, great. All right. Let's go ahead and just finish processing the payroll just to show you how easy it is to do. Let's hit preview in that top right corner.
Okay.
And calculate.
Okay.
Now, as you see, it's updating in real time, so it's going to give you the most accurate and up-to-date reflection of where your business stands financially. This is essentially a what-if scenario. This is something that you can do at the beginning of the week if you'd like to, see if you have all the funds necessary to allow Mr. Baxter to work overtime, or your Pilates instructor to take off or pick up the slack.
Okay.
Anyways, it's going to let you know just how much you need to have in the bank to be able to do your payroll that week. And you are capable of making changes at any time should there be mistakes, but if you see that it's ready to go, you can go ahead and hit approve in that top right corner for me and approve payroll. And you're done. You've processed your payroll for that 2 weeks.
Wow.
Do you see how easy and user-friendly this application really is?
Yeah, but I feel like with easy and user-friendly comes quite a hefty price tag.
Sure.
It looks expensive. It looks really nice.
It's, it is a very nice application. We've actually been named as one of Forbes' top 100 most innovative companies for 2 consecutive years, so we're very proud of our technology, but I can guarantee you that it's going to be very competitive pricing, and I'll get to that in just a moment.
Okay.
Okay, great. Now, you also said that you wanted help managing your people, and I think so far you've seen that it's going to help you do that as far as hours go. What we're also going to be able to offer is a separate login for your employees. They're going to be able to see the accrual of, say, paid time off that they have. They're going to be able to access their W-2s from this application. Of course, they can't access the payroll. That's exclusive to you, but you are capable of giving them access to their files so that you're getting time back that they would be asking you, questions about where they stand as far as the pay period goes. So we're really going to help, alleviate the stress from you, but also, provide them with something that's going to make them happy as well.
Okay.
Okay. We also have the feature of integrating all of our contact information, all of your employees into your phone. So if we were to go into this employee icon, of course it would pull up all the employees that you have within the payroll system, but also integrates to your phone, so you're able to contact them at any time. You're not having to enter data in back and forth. So again, saving that time, that $14,400 that we spoke of opportunity cost that you could be focusing on higher value tasks. Okay? So do you see how ADP is really going to address those timesheets? It's going to offer you a user-friendly program, and it's really going to help manage those people. Okay, great. Now another feature that we offer, since you did say that your current system is helping you cut the checks, ADP offers that as well. In addition to giving you back time, which is an important thing for you, we're also going to reduce the liability. Because ADP cuts the checks for you, none of your confidential information is going to be on that check. So should something happen and it gets lost, your business's routing number will not be on there, your signatures will not be on there, so it's going to be kept safe. We want to keep your funds in your pocket and not those of somebody else. Okay? All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to see within the system that we haven't quite touched on yet?
No, I think you covered it.
Okay, great. So do you see then how ADP Run Mobile is really going to help you save time by addressing those timesheets, help you effectively manage your people, and help you with administrative tasks such as cutting checks and paid overtime? Okay, great. Well, I know that you said that price was important to you, and
Most definitely.
Okay. Well, I'd like to get to that right now then. I have prepared a pricing proposal for you. Now, you did say that you have, I believe, 6 employees?
10 employees.
10 employees. Okay.
Yep.
I apologize.
Bi-weekly.
On a bi-weekly basis. Okay, so you would fall into this bracket right here. Now, we do a price per payroll process, meaning you will be charged every time you process your payroll. So what we're looking at then is going to be $28.95 per payroll process. There is a one-time $150 implementation fee just to get you set up. We do integrate with QuickBooks, so that fee covers us coming in and transferring all that information over, again, giving you back that time. So from an annual investment standpoint, we're looking at $902.70.
I mean, it seems like it makes a lot of sense. We just don't pay anything today for what we have.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because we pay that once
One
a
time.
year subscription fee to QuickBooks, and
Right.
it's a lot less than that, and it doesn't just do payroll, it does all of our, accounting things.
Sure. Well, let's think about that opportunity cost that we spoke of earlier. As we did discover, you are currently spending 144 hours of your time, valuable time, on things such as gathering those time cards, processing payroll. And while, of course, it does have to be done, we want to give you that time back. We would like to give you more face time with your customers. So
that's important to you.
It's true.
Absolutely. So while the cost, is slightly higher than what I'm sure you're paying now, it is all inclusive. Compared to our competitors, we're not going to do a la carte pricing. We do cut your checks. We don't charge you for direct deposit. We do have a 24/7 customer service feature. It's a distinctive competency of ADP. We're the only one in the industry that offers it. So you're not going to have to go digging through a manual that you might have to do with QuickBooks if you have a question. You have my contact information. I'm free at any time, and should I not be, again, we do have that hotline. It's a 90% one-call resolution. So 90% of the time, we're going to take care of that issue for you the first time.
Okay.
So, as I said, that opportunity cost, it was $14,400 worth of your time that you're currently spending. That would buy payroll for you for the next 14 or 15 years.
Yeah, I
Would
like
you
it.
agree?
I like it. Why don't we do this? The desks are coming in 2 weeks.
Okay.
It'd be nice if we could just sit down when things were a little more organized, a little less hectic, and
Yeah, we've got a lot going on right now.
Okay.
and then we could revisit it then. And
Sure.
but I think you did a really good job.
Thank you.
And appreciate your time today.
Well, I appreciate you setting aside a time for me, despite the office. I'd really love to get you on board, but I am more interested in building a long-term strategic partnership with you guys. And so if you're more comfortable with just setting another meeting, then let's do that.
Good. I really
Sounds
appreciate
great.
you.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, then why don't I have you sign here just so my boss knows that I did some work today, that we do have a meeting scheduled. How does next Wednesday at noon work for you guys?
I'd rather wait until the desks come in.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
2
in
weeks
a
then.
couple weeks. So the desks come on the 18th. So if you want to come on like the 19th.
Sure. Okay,
That's
so
fine.
the 19th around noon?
Yep.
Okay, well, if I
Let's
can
just
just
do
get
that.
your signature here saying that that's when I'm coming, we'll call it a day.
You can just have your manager call us.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
You know, we'll
Okay,
we'll
that
be
works
good to
for
go.
me then.
Good.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you so
Thanks for
much
your
for
time.
having me,
All
Miss
right,
Neal, Mrs.
appreciate
Steele.
it.
Nice
Thank you,
to
appreciate
meet you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it very much.
We'll walk you out.
Sounds good.
Look at that.
Excuse
You're
me,
good. No,
stab
it's great.
you.